sports, and we are at Bill Stadium in upstate New York. A few moments ago, to the delight of this Buffalo crowd, it was the Bills racing out of the tunnel as they get set to match up with the Dallas Cowboys. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Good move.
Well, they have a first down and more as they finally wrangle him in at the 40. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
God damn it.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And he'll be brought down midfield after being able to make a couple.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On second down, it's Elliott. Another
Good D.
2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Man open, that's complete to
Good tackle.
Schultz. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And that throw
Good
behind
D.
his man, he missed him, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now back to the ground with Elliott. There's a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
The coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside? alongside the cornerbacks. It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing, Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that would be pinpoint here.
So I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. No score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all, 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. Touchdown! Ezekiel Elliott from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Damn. Okay.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers. But the only guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Throw left side complete. That's McKenzie. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
She's not here. Where's Connie?
It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Good shit.
Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down says the side judge, and that's good enough for a first down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Allen off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right.
Man, he was over the line, wasn't he?
Shot couldn't connect.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They were on the next play. Now we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Out to the left, he's got his tight end Knox.
Shit.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Breida. Down to the 25.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground.
Good shit.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
On first down, here's Breida. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He finds his man complete. It's McKenzie. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Being chased out left.
Good shit. Good shit.
Touchdown, Bills. Josh Allen with a touchdown pass to the veteran Emmanuel Sanders. And the Bills.
Ooh, 42 seconds. Ran that clock nice, too.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here.
Can we make something happen?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together.
Good D, good D. It's all right, fellas. It's all right. Hold them to a field goal. Hold them to a field goal. Got greedy.
Yeah, easy to second guess.
Little greedy, fellas.
Just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
Buying time to his left. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. On play action, Allen. And finding Emmanuel Sanders here. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Right back to this.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Flushed out right.
What the fuck? Everybody blitzed. That's crazy. That ain't even what I picked. Good shit. How the fuck did y'all all blitz?
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, it's scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always
my fault, fellas.
What you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
All it took was one mistake.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they'll take over with just 16 ticks remaining before intermission. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, Charles, you're so close.
Give them all the momentum, fellas.
Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, it might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Final adjustments being made for the second half. So with that, we get you back up to Orchard Park and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back, Charles and I.
Oh shit, I thought we got the ball back. Okay, got a D up.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. McKenzie now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On play action, Allen sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is
good shit.
Right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big gain there for the Bills.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And Diggs has it. 7 yards, the pickup there.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Flush to his right. And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He finds his man complete. It's McKenzie. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And for a 2nd straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now Allen. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the
Come on now, Brown.
He got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
7 yards, the pickup there. Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen dancing to his left. He will find Diggs in the end zone.
Good shit.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
I like that route.
Diggs. There to make the grab. And the Bills take the opening.
I'm going to have to grab that shit. Or at least that motion. I know I got a route like that somewhere. I'm going to use that. Good looking out.
And it's now 21-7.
Use that in my league games.
After the touchdown pass to kick
Uphill battle, fellas.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
Dark side, a name cursed and feared in every universe. Dark side was never better.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit. Urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
As dark as waves worlds and earth, we find a secret here.
Prescott to throw it.
Infinity of space. He calls forth mystics who worship.
Oh, come on, Zeke. That ain't gonna help us out.
Nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Prescott now.
Become servants of God's side.
Forced out to his left.
Good game, good game.
Interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he's going to return.
Good game, my dude.
Before the unity could synchronize, the defenders of Earth attacked and fought.